Let's talk leadership strategy really quick. Understanding your company's vision and mission will do a lot for you. One, it's very helpful when you are going for a leadership role in a new organization to read up on that and know what they're about. But also, if you are already in a position of leadership in an organization, or if you are going for a promotion within that company, read up on what their vision and mission is. This component is one of 4 parts of our effective leadership program. The reason why it's actually the first part of our program. The reason why it's our first part is because it is a key foundational tool. In order to really showcase what you bring to the table, you have to understand what the table is asking for. You have to know what the table is rooted in. And that's something that we don't often talk about. We want to go into the different skills that we bring and how I know how to use Monday.com and I can keep things organized and to see big pictures and to create strategies. But in order to do that more effectively and to see your program grow exponentially, you want to go to the heart of the matter. You want to understand how it all ties back to the core of the company. And so understanding the vision and mission gets you and gives you an advantage. I'll give you an example. When you know what the company stands for, you're able to then speak to how you fit in. One of the questions that's often asked is, tell us about yourself. When you know the company's vision and mission, you're able to showcase how you align with that. You're able to pull some things, some characteristics and some things about you that match up with the company and able to highlight those things. And that's just one key area of how it helps. Another example of how it helps you is when you are carrying out new projects, when you've got funding to bring in something new, you want to make sure that it still applies to the overarching theme of the company. And in order to do so, when you're creating that project charter or the vision and outline for it, knowing what the vision and mission of the organization is will help you to create a more strategic outline of what this should be and how the work should get done. These things matter. They matter when you are doing your quarterly reports, things like quarterly reports, when you are giving your organizational recap, when you are bringing in new team members and trying to get them acclimated, because it ensures that what your company set out to do, you are able to fulfill that. It shows that not only are you able to fulfill it, but thinking from a leadership perspective, it also gives you a leg up to show how not only can you fulfill it, but you, with your unique skill set, can help advance it. But you got to know what the it is first. And so that's why it is one of our first prongs, so to speak, of our effective leadership program. I don't want to get into what all of them are. That's too much detail, but I share this with you so that way you can start thinking about how you approach your next project differently, how you go about your next interview differently, what it looks like if you are an existing leader, what it would look like for you to build up and grow your team from a space of deeper awareness of what your company's vision and mission is. What would you do differently? What would you say differently? What skills would you seek to bring forth and highlight within yourself and your team, knowing what the company truly stands for? It's not all about knowing what the job description that you have is asking for. Go deeper. Take this further. We really excel when our leaders are able to not just do the job, but to advance it far beyond our imagination. It's growth. So that's my little tip for y'all. That's my little thought for y'all. In the meantime, folks, my name is Denise Relf, founder and principal consultant of Never Stop Growing Coaching Consulting. If you want to learn more about the Effective Leadership Program, reach out to me at Let's Connect at theKeyNSG.com or message me on whatever site you are viewing this video on. Take care, y'all. Never stop growing.